In this video, we're going to take a look at how to view the quotes that you've done and to go in and edit them. To access that area, you just go to this link on your desktop of the Partner View homepage, and it says quotes, so I'll click on that. At first you won't see anything because you haven't done a search yet. It does put in default dates over here for the last 30 days, so if that works, you can just hit search. If not, you can change those dates to whatever you need and then hit search. So this is just a simple listing of all the quotes that you have, and this slider here below will move it over so you can see some additional information. If you want to change the columns that are showing, you can do that here. I'm not going to make any changes. And to edit a particular quote, to the left here, second column from the far left, you click edit, and it reveals all your header information, so you can go in and change whatever information you need to there. As you scroll down, it lists each door with all the details, and you have a number of options. You can delete this door, you can hit configure, and that'll take you back in to all the details of the door, so you can change the sill or the sweep or whatever you need to change on that. There's another edit over here, and what this allows you to do is change the quantity, which is fine if you need to just do a quick quantity change. You meant to have 2 doors instead of 1. And then over here it allows you to override the retail price. Just type in whatever number you want. The problem with that is there's no real good way to track that. You don't really know if a particular order has been overwritten or not. So you want to really use that sparingly. So I'm just going to click save. And up here is another option that you want to use sparingly, and that's apply a new multiplier. And that just applies a specific multiplier to this order. Now you may find a good use for that in more so than the other, changing the hand overwrite price. You may just change the multiplier to whatever. Right now it defaults to 1. If you remember, hit cancel here. The global settings for that is under your user preference. And right now it's set to 1, which is full list. 0.80 would be 20 off of list. 1.4 would be 40% over list. So I'm going to go ahead and click configure just to show you what it allows you to do and what it doesn't. It asks you for the quantity. I'm not going to change that, leave it at 1. And so it brings you to the end. The only button down here that's not usable is create similar, because you're not in quote production mode, you're in edit mode. And so, but this is where you go to access that preview image or to do that print preview again if you needed to go back and do that. And then once you make your changes, you just click update quote and it'll update the quote. So let's just go ahead and do something real quick. If I click on the option, it'll give me this list of options to do, and I want to change this option, and we're going to change it to a bronze adjustable sill. How about that? And that was a couple dollars more, so it boosted the retail price a couple dollars. And then I'm going to click update quote, and it jumps me back here, and I've made the changes I want. So I'm going to return to quotes, and I'm going to hit this plus sign to the far left now and look at some different information. Under documents, the middle section here, there's a couple of different documents. The main document you're going to look for in this section is the view retail quote. And what this is just a simple listing of the quantity, item description, and retail price. This is going to be your main quote form that you use in Partner View, and you can save a copy, you can email it. That would be a PDF document. So you can save a copy, you can email yourself or somebody else a copy of that right from the program. So this is one of the few views that you actually go up and close the tab. So I'm going to go up and close this tab that was created when I did the print preview. So that was this document here. This is your view retail quote. This other document here is designed to be your cost, but every quote only version of Partner View, this is set to a default of list price. So the only value it would have is if you knew your multiplier, you multiplied times the list price, which is shown here, and that's how you calculate your cost. Again, I'm going to close the tab at the top. That's one of the few times we actually go up to the browser and close that out. And then down here is more of the regular detail, and as I showed you a minute ago, you can also select columns by checking and unchecking here. So that's pretty much everything to do with viewing quotes and editing quotes. The way to turn a quote into an order is you send your purchase order to your distributor or to Codel and reference this quote number. So these are your quote numbers here. As long as you reference that, this quote number or these quote numbers, every quote that you create, every number that you create is completely unique to you. So when you reference that number, that will a switch will be turned at Codel, and that will be ordered exactly like you built it. So that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.